it now. So take a last look at the ground. 'Cause where we're going to take you, there's no gravity, and your eyes could really blur. Eyes really blur. When you lay back on your back and you look up at the sky, and when the night grows the darkest and you see a billion stars, you better book your ass onto that flight.
Hello, everybody. Can you all hear me? Please type that you can hear me if you can hear me. I think there's a delay. There's a delay of 20 seconds. My gosh. Sorry, just finished up my dinner and now I'm opening a Sprite. We'll get started in a few seconds. Seeing if anybody can hear me. Let's check the chat. Okay, cool. So you guys can hear me. Well, today we're doing a little developing stuff. I have a few things laid out first. Some topics, if you will. So how development is going right now is right now I've been a little overworked at my regular job, so it's taken kind of a toll on development. But development's other than that is going pretty good. Thank you, Larabot. Oops, just a second. That's a Sprite kicking in. Probably shouldn't have had that for the stream. And I'm saying a lot. But anyways, development is going good besides being overworked and stuff like that. Basically, I'm just trying to finish maps, work with my coder and my artist to finish assets and finish coding in those assets and gameplay changes and stuff like that. And yeah, that's really all that's going on right now. I'm a bit behind with levels, but I hope that using this stream, I'll actually it'll actually push me and make me oh my gosh, why aren't you developing levels? Just wait till the stream to develop the darn levels. So hopefully this makes me do that. So let's get started a bit. I actually have a notebook here in front of me that has some designs of the game. And I have a huge flat screen TV that I was able to hook up to my computer, to my graphics card, so I have a dual display. And that's going good. I mean, it was right next to it anyways, but yeah. So let's get started. We're opening up Radiant. Let's see. What should we start with? Let's just start with the entrance. Okay, so basically, let's make this block. Yada yada yada. Just a second. I forgot to put the almighty info player start. You might see that it's maybe a little different than normal info player start. That's just because, well, if you're familiar with the Quake engine, that's just because I modified it so that it'll fit my character, fit the character more, and like all that crud. Okay, wait, what? Okay, so that's the overhead. Oh wait, just a second. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's why it's like that. Okay. So let's actually extend this because, and then actually do that one. Okay. Let's do hollow touch. Yeah. So that just made everything hollow. So like normally you can't look inside a box. Now you can look inside the box. Well, you can't. Well, the box won't render, or it won't be a room or anything. But while we're doing this, let's talk a little bit. So this stream is going to be every Tuesday at 8. I'm going to try my best to do stuff on time, keep it on time. I had a little trouble today because my mom and my stepdad, I mean, this is a little too personal, I guess. My mom and my stepdad had a little fight, and then, yeah, that's too personal. I probably shouldn't share this stuff. But let's see, are these even? I don't think these are even. Oh, they are even. Okay. So there's that. Where is my low poly Gordon? Well, maybe if we were using Worldcraft, we would be, but we're using GTK Radiant, which was an offshoot of Quake 3 Radiant, which is in turn is an offshoot of the original Worldcrafter, which was, well, not even Worldcrafter, it was just, I think it was just called the Quake Engine Editor. So your low poly Gordon is not with us, unfortunately. He is no longer with us. He's no longer with the company. In fact, he might as well be dead. But, I mean, Half-Life 3 is not coming out anytime soon, so... Sorry, Jobel, if that's how you pronounce it. I forget how to... I don't even know how to pronounce half of the people who see me online's names. But in the future, I'm going to be streaming some games. I'm going to be streaming, let's see, what am I going to be streaming? I'm going to be, I'm going to be streaming, some Saturn games. I'm going to be streaming some Phantasy Star Online version 2. Hopefully Jobo will join me for that. Jobo, will you join me for that? I think you will. If you don't, you're not my friend anymore. I'm just kidding. I barely even know you. I mean, whatever. Aww. Yeah, there's a delay, so I just saw the Rip Gordon, so, aww, too bad, Jobel. Okay, cool. I'll call you Jobel then. Okay. So, what we're doing right now is, I have, oh, crud. I messed up on this. My bad. I was too busy talking. Okay. So, now we're going to go to brush, going to go to, no, let's do 8-sided. Yeah, did I do 8? Yeah, I put 8-sided on the thing. Okay. And so, let's do this. Gosh darn it. I kind of hate the edge thing. Did I stream it? Oh yeah, that's right. No, that's a funny thing. I typed AM. I was actually streaming at 12 p.m. Well, at least Central Time. I don't know, Joe Bell, where you're located at, but maybe it was 12 a.m. where you are, and it was the exact opposite of what I was. But Yeah, that whole launch stream was not very well planned out. Not a good birthday present. Yeah, it launched on my birthday, March 23rd. And then this game's gonna release, hopefully, gonna release on my birthday on March 23rd. So hopefully that goes well. I'm planning to or I'm trying to at least get some. What was it? I do have one retro game store near me on board. They've been really helping me out. In fact, they're moving to a new place recently, and the place is called Freaks and Geeks. Look them up if you're ever in Texas. They're a really good place, and it's a really nice store. The old store was, but I'm sure the new store is going to be great. You're an hour behind me from the looks of it. Okay. So, oops, just a second. There we go. So, yeah, if you're ever in Texas, guys, just go check them out. But they've been helping me a lot. In fact, they've even said that if I give for every build, or if I give them the builder and darn it, if I give them new builds all the time, they'll keep promoting it at what? What do you mean back? Well, anyways, I guess you'll explain that in a second when the delay catches up. But oh yeah, you're doing the time. Okay. But they said basically that if they have a demo out, or if I put a new demo out for them in an exclusive demo, they'll actually set up a Dreamcast to play at the game store on repeat. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, Neo. Yeah, I know it was you, Neo. I mean, I was following you on Twitch when you streamed my game, and thanks for that, by the way. That was really helpful. I just wish a little more people came, but that's not like your fault or anything like that. Like, you're totally cool. You've been helping me a lot too, Neo. You can't see it because there's no picture of me, but I'm making a little heart with my hands for you, Mr. Neo. I hope you like that. I don't think we're ready to go out yet, but I think this is the start of a good relationship. Oh, hey, Peanut Limited. So that's your account. Okay, I didn't recognize you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, thanks for joining the We Love Mr. Neo. What was it, 24? 240? I forget. 420? Probably 420, if I know anybody right. But, oops, crud, just a second. Okay. Awesome, I'll give you a new build. In fact, you know what, Mr. Neo? Because I've been ragging on you so far, I will give you an exclusive build of the project with a level nobody has ever seen before, and that I'm not even going to show on here. How's that? Do you like that? I think I'm going to do that. Oh, crud, I did this wrong. But thank y'all for supporting me and stuff. I mean, like, you've been really good to me, and it just means a lot because, you know, I started with like no game very little game development experience. Actually, I have a funny story to talk about that. So basically, before I made Rizzo Island, I made a couple of like small games, like just to kind of test the waters and stuff like that. And I was really excited for this game that we were making in school called Before It's Too Late. Boy, was that a piece of shit. it was a total and utter failure. Nobody liked it. It was glitchy as hell. Fun fact, Jamie Lee Curtis's son Tom actually yeah, worked on the game too, and I don't want to call out anybody, but yeah. Yeah, the game was absolutely terrible. We all slacked off on it. We missed the release date multiple times, and then we missed multiple release dates multiple times, and in the end, it was just a huge disaster. And the school had already spent $200 on all the assets for, guess what? FPS Game Creator. That's right, we were using the FPS Game Creator engine. For those of you who know what that is, for those of you who know that is, I bet you're laughing right now. For those of you who don't know what it is, you should be laughing right now because it is a very, very, very bad engine. Well, at least the base engine is. We decided that, I'm not going to look up for updates. It's just like, I guess the engine is the best the way it is. And so, darn it, I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy talking. But, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, ignoring 4x4 Jam, your first actual 3D indie game in over 8 years to actually deliver a demo play. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I graduated in 2013. I mean, so I guess it's 6, I'm not sure. Or 5 years. That would be 5 years. But still, like, FPS Creator was just terrible. Oh my god. Since we were working with a bad an unoptimized engine because it wasn't updated at all, it was just like, oh hey, by the way, we don't want this model's not loading correctly. Oh, you put too many models in here. Well, we're not gonna. You put too many models in the map, so now the map won't run. Oh, that's too bad. We're not gonna let you delete any models. You're probably gonna have to just start all the way over again. Of course, the updates fixed that, but we didn't have any of the updates because we were stupid, naive high schoolers. But who isn't a stupid, naive high schooler at one point? So after a few years, what's wrong with this thing? Oh, that's right. I'm doing the wrong one. And then for a few years, I really kind of did nothing. I did FPS Creator on and off again because it was the only thing I worked in that really knew. And then suddenly I was introduced to source mods, and I was like, oh crud, this is like awesome. And then I was reintroduced to the Dreamcast in about, I would say, actually 2010. It was when I was in high school. It just caught my attention. I was like, wow, there is like no 3D games for the Dreamcast. Just a bunch of shooters. Well, at the time, it was just basically a bunch of shooters. There was even very few 2D platformers still, and about, I think it was 2017. My uncle died, and I was like, I heard his music. I heard his music really, like, for the first time, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty darn good. This would be good for a video game, because from what I heard from my dad, I mean, my dad loved him. Everybody in my family loved my uncle. Just a second. Okay. But all the, everybody loved him. But my dad, for some reason, just said, "Oh crud!" And here we see one of the many. Oh wait, did it work? Okay, good. It recovered itself. Sometimes this darn thing crashes, and it's just so annoying. But Actually, I need to extend this below because this is going to be a water part. So I needed to have, or a slime swamp part. Yeah, this is going to be a swamp level. It's basically like, if you ever played Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, there's some parts where you have to like, where you have to like ride some monsters. They're at the beginning of the game in the swamp level. I'm kind of doing that, except instead of a monster, you're riding a lily pad. Oh crud! There's that. Do you know what? I'm going to cheat a bit. I'll probably fix this later, but bloop. There we go. No, wait. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, no more problem. There we go. Let's see, just to check it. Yep, it should be fine. Okay. So, so my uncle died, and so, I say "and so" a lot. I decided to, I heard his music, and it was like, wow, this would make really good video game music. And so I contacted well, to be honest, I didn't contact her till I was like halfway done with the demo. So I started with the demo. I posted on a few Quake forums, and it was like, hey, I'm looking for people to develop for me. Yeah, Joe Bell, I'm working in GTK Radiant, which is it's it's not exactly pre-Hammer. It's kind of pre-Hammer, but yeah, actually it is pre-Hammer, but it's after Worldcraft, which was the editor that Hammer is based on, which in turn which they're both based on. Well, they're technically based on the Quake engine, Quake Engine's editor, which was actually made on a Next Station, which I actually had at one point before I sold it to the Obsolete Geek for $200. But that's a story for another day. So, about this time, a guy, I posted on a few Quake forums, and this guy was like, oh, hey, you still wanting to have models for your game? And I was like, hell yeah. I mean, I don't have anybody signed up yet, so, you know, if you want to join me, I'd be happy for you to come along with me. Come along with me. Sorry, I like to sing a lot. You'll learn that about me. So he modeled for me a bit. Then I was like, oh crud, I cannot code for shit. And so then I decided to, so then I was like, look guys, I need a coder for this. Does anybody help? Well then, this guy, Manny, at least, that's what he tells me. He's from Argentina, and he commented on my video like, hey, I'm interested in this project. Do you have a Discord? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I have a Discord. So that's how he joined the project, and I'm very grateful for him for joining the project, because I really couldn't have done anything. I mean anything without him. He's like the best guy ever, and I don't give him enough credit and stuff like that. in like my works, in like all the working and stuff like that. Let's move this up, move this down, and then push this forward and up. Oh wait, I can put that there. Okay, there we go. Hopefully. Let me see. Yeah, I just need to... Let's see. Yeah, okay. That should work. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that works. So that's kind of the story how I got started. So this guy decided, like messaged me on YouTube or like commented on YouTube saying like, hey, I'm a Quake C coder and I'd like to help out. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And so he started helping out, and I man, this is hard doing two things at once. But I was like, heck yeah, you can help out. So then I got then my modeler was like, so here's my prices, here's what you got, here's what I got. And he actually contacted me while I was on my shift at Target, and I was sneaking to the back room to try to email him back. So funny story there. Okay, let's see, where's this path go? Okay, so it goes over here. Okay. You know what? Let me just get the base things out first. Let's see. Actually, wait, I need to do this. I'm doing a little cheat here. So, technically, in Quake, you aren't supposed to do this. It's technically not like a legal way to move geometry in the editor in like Quake. But this editor allows for it. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually extending this, then I'm going to hollow it out, and then I'm going to cut it, because otherwise it's just really hard to do it otherwise. Almost impossible sometimes. Well, at least in diagonal stuff. Yeah, I know. Working on hobbies and company time. I know. I'm a horrible employee. I admit it. I am a horrible employee, and that's not just self-deprecating humor. I feel like I'm a horrible employee, but for some reason, like, all my managers loved me. Like, I'm also not being like totally what is it? Totally self-centered there, narcissistic or anything. But I've literally had a manager tell me that she found me like the cutest employee ever, and this was my HR manager, who is I would say about 39 years old, and I was like, I'd rather be called handsome, but thank you, I guess. Honestly, they didn't really care about anything. They were too busy doing manager stuff and fighting amongst themselves. But so the guy messaged me, and I worked on it. Darn it, I did this all wrong. Screw this. I'm just gonna do it the easy way, and maybe I'll make it the hard way later. But he basically just went through, sent me the model, and was like, "Hey, you can pay me when you can." And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." So I paid him, and actually he made 2 more models. No, did he make 2 more models for me? No, I think he only made 1 more model for me. Oh, Neo. But that's our Neo. Yeah. But he hasn't contacted me in a while, and I'm kind of worried about it. I'm very self-conscious, and sometimes I think like I insulted people even though I didn't. And I don't know. Jim seems like kind of disappeared on me. He didn't really. He is from Norway, and our time zones didn't exact sync up, so maybe that has something to do with it. But even so, he still only wanted to communicate with email. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. I think I have to. Nope, not that one. Or no, I did have the correct texture. My bad. And so, let me readjust myself and take a swig of my Sprite really quick. But he made 2 models for me, never got back to me. But he was really good. He was responsible for my uncle model and my or the main character model, and I was like, wow. You are really good with very low poly stuff. Because I gave him a poly limit. Because the Quake engine, I think, can only handle 1,200 polys. But I mistakened it for 500. And he's like, it's going to be hard, but I can do it. So, so he did it. And then he did a little tiki mask, which, after he got back to me after a while. And I have yet to put that in the game yet. I have yet to put that in the game. But it's coming soon. Please tell me if this is boring you guys, if I'm a horrible streamer and I should not be streaming ever again. I mean, this is my third time doing it after I tried to stream gameplay on Twitch, and that went terribly, I should say. But anyways, let's see. What else was there? So basically, all I've been and so after he left, I had another modeler who was willing to work for free, and he did a couple of torch models. He did all the torch models you see in the levels, and then he left me because he had stuff to do. You know, you always have stuff to do. And I don't blame him for it. He's a good guy. He really helped me out too. Whoa, where did that wall go? Okay, I need to start redoing this. Okay, good, Joe Bell. Thank you. Thank you for reaffirming. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now we can delete... nope. We need to just keep on going. Oh, did I mess up? Crud, I did. Just a second, guys. Okay. Ah, fudge. Yeah, thank you. But then a guy from Florida contacted me. I posted on Reddit that, like, hey, I need a modeler for cheap, and it has to be a low poly modeler, a very low poly modeler. I can't just have, like, oh, this low poly model for games, blah, 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 like you see everywhere. I mean, I actually need a low poly modeler. And this guy was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that for you. I'm good at that. So he did it. He did a pirate enemy, which, whoa, did not mean to make that. He did a pirate enemy, which is in a new level I'm creating. Actually, it'll be in your new level, Neo. Oh, I need to move that up. Okay. And so he pretty much, he's doing all my modeling work now since the other guy, never really contacted me again. I'm still kind of, I'm not mad about it. I'm just kind of worried about it, seeing if he's okay. I asked if he was okay, and he never responded back, so hopefully he is okay. And so yeah, now I'm just with these two guys, the Argentinian guy and the Florida guy. But and so then but before the Florida guy came in, I put out the demo, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm finally putting out a demo. I'm finally a real game developer. Yes, yes, yes. And then I jumped the gun. I was, at first I was like, okay, I'm releasing this on the 23rd. I'll have a live stream, or I'll release it on the 24th or the 25th, and I'll have a live stream, blah, blah, all that stuff. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to release it on my birthday. It's going to be the best thing ever. It's going to be the best birthday present ever. Birthday. And I was like, and then nobody showed up to the stream, right, Joe Bell? Nobody showed up to the stream. Because they all thought I said 12 a.m. and not 12 p.m. Yes, RIP First Modeler. We will never forget your modeling skills. So nobody showed up for that stream. So that kind of bummed me out. But in the end, I was like, yeah, this was kind of my fault. Oh, wait, I don't need that. And so... And so I launched the game. Then what happened? Then I got a lot more Then I got a lot more like offers and a lot more help from people. There's actually a post. I think some of you saw this on the Dreamcast or on the Dreamcast Talk Discord. About that guy that commented. Wait, just a second. Is there two? No, there's not two things. Okay. About that guy that said, like, when I posted on the Quake forum, oh, nobody's gonna buy your Dreamcast game, and I was like, I didn't even see that until until that day when I posted it, when I was trying to look for some help for some more. Crud, it crashed. Yeah, unfortunately, GTK Radiant is a crashy thing, so I'm gonna have to save this. Okay. This is all my versions. Like, I have a bunch of stuff that I really need to organize properly. Okay, let's see. This is E1M3. Wait, do I have E1M3 yet? Yeah, no, I don't have E1M3 yet. -1. So they say. So I saw that and I was like, wow, I proved him wrong. Everybody's like supporting me now, and it was a very touching moment when I saw all the downloads for my game coming through. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to do that. So here's a little thing. For some reason, GTK... well, actually, I know the reason, because it's a Quake and it doesn't have full support for Quake. For some reason, GTK Radiant doesn't like to put the WAD... actually, I'll just copy all of this. Copy. It does not like to put the WAD and all the other messaging files in there automatically, so I have to do this. Okay, E1M3. Okay, there we go. And then enter and Control V. Okay, there we go. Save. Well, at this rate, Mr. Neo, also, I'll never make it, because at the rate I'm going during this stream, this is not going to be good. But, oh, you see, like, there we go. Now everything's back to normal. Pseudo-normal, I should say. So, that's kind of really it. I mean, about the game, the history of the game. Man, this is gonna suck watching it on YouTube. I mean, it's really gonna suck. Just because, let's see, was that one? No, that's the one. Okay. Just because it'll be me repeating the same thing over and over again. Well, I'll get better over time, probably. So, okay, so I actually need to do this manually. Because it's easier to do it manually than to create an actual box for it. Copy fee. Okay. I don't know why I always exit out when I'm doing something like that. Or de-highlight it. Oh no, please don't crash again. And it crashed again. Good job, me. And it won't even let me save it this time. Hooray! Yay! Fudgesicles. Wow, I thought I was going to have to even control delete that for a second. I'll go for an hour and 30. I'll go till like probably like 9:30. I'm looking at the time now. But what was I talking about again? I forget what I was talking about. Huh. Let's see what other topics are there. Oh yeah, some of you might have noticed, and because I already posted it, and most of the people that are here are on the Dreamcast talk Discord. I got a Sega Saturn figure for my retro game collection setup. If you didn't see that, I have a little setup I recently did, using my stepdad's old TV thing he furnished, TV stand he furnished with his dad. Just a second, I'm going to need to bring that down. Okay. Copy V, and then bring that up, and bring it to water height. There we go. And voila, water. Let's save this, so just in case it doesn't crash again. But, I made a little retro setup, and I was like, do you know what would be fun? If I had, like, Neptunia and Sega Hard Girls figures to go with all my consoles. And so I basically I have Dreamcast on the way, and then my next paycheck I'm probably gonna get the PlayStation girl from Hyperdimension Neptunia, which is named Noir, I believe. I don't fucking know. I just watched a little bit of Neptunia. Yes, I watch anime. And surprisingly, yes, I am autistic as well. I'm not joking. I'm like literally autistic, but high functioning. So hooray! I can do stuff without having to be fed or shit in public or whatever. Man, I am going to get shit for that if somebody else finds this. Maybe I shouldn't even post this. But yeah. So, like most autistic kids, I watch anime. I agree with you, Joe Bell. I am totally a weeb. Sorry, take a swig of my Sprite. Actually, let me eat a fry, because my dinner's still right next to me. My stepdad decided to make a donut burger, which is glazed donuts. Even though he watches a new Boruto episode. My gosh. You mean you mean he never watched the prequel anime about Boruto's dad? I think everybody who watches anime has a little weeb inside of them. I just think that's how they're built. And that, let's put this over here. It's supposed to be different, but what the hell? Oh yeah, Studio Ghibli, any anime fan loves them. I haven't watched their new stuff recently. The last one I probably watched was, The Secret of Arrietty, which was okay, but it wasn't. I wouldn't say it's a classic either. It's not like Howl's Moving Castle. It was actually, to be honest with you, I liked the concept, like an anime version of The Borrowers. Before I comment on Joe Bell really quick, let me finish my thought. I liked it because it was like an anime version of The Borrowers, but it was executed so poorly. I was really disappointed in it because it was just, it has such an interesting concept, but it was just so boring. I almost fell asleep in the theater. It was so boring, and I felt really bad about it because the art style, the animation, all of it was super good. But it just was. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't terrible, but it was just boring, which really sucks for that kind of movie like The Borrowers. I need to read that book still, but yeah. I never got through Naruto at all, Joe Bell. I never got through it at all. Like, I probably stopped, where did I stop? I think I stopped when, it's not really a spoiler because it's like a one-episode character, I think. But, I think I stopped when that guy gets mutated, like, or that girl gets mutated. Or maybe it's a really effeminate guy. I don't know in Naruto. It depends. Haku's the fucking boy, and so who knows. So I got to that part, and basically I kind of stopped. Not because it was too dark or anything. No, I just didn't have the time anymore. Like, my God. I was a Toonami kid, so I watched that show religiously on Toonami, and I actually never watched the sub until later, and I think the episodes on Toonami, or at least that Toonami streaming service they had a while back, that disappeared from like everywhere. Nobody seems to remember it, but me. I think I watched it on that too. I remember they had a marathon to catch up with all the Naruto episodes. Yeah, that is super early on. Like I said, I was watching this all when it was on Toonami. Wait, where did all the other shit go? Where did all the other shit go? Oh no, that's right. Oh shit. Fudgesicles again. Okay. I'll have to delete this again. Actually, no, I can just do this. But, Neo, what'd you think of The Secret of Arrietty? Or not The Secret of Nim, but or not The Secret of Arrietty, or the world of Arrietty, or whatever. I forget the actual name of it. Have you ever seen it? Just a second, let me drink a Sprite again. I'm really thirsty. My room's very hot. By the way, Joe Bell, do they still dub Naruto with the original Toonami subs, or did they like have Funimation take over it and then they no, it's Viz Media. Did like Viz Media like do their own thing on like I know they have their own streaming service. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Neo. But, okay, yeah, it wasn't Nim, it was Arrietty. But, Very good movie, very good concept, horrible execution. But back to Naruto and my rant about Naruto. Look at Mr. Neo here being all Mr. Torrent. Okay, so they stopped dubbing Naruto Shippuden up to episode 370. Yeah, I never quite reached Shippuden. I mean, right now I'm just kind of talking, but I had to watch the rest of this. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I had that. This is going to be really weird for you guys because this is really like a girl anime, or at least in America it was. It was targeted towards a girl by 4 kids. I watched Mew Mew Power Saturday mornings on Fox. That and Magical Do-Re-Mi. But the thing is, Magical Do-Re-Mi actually completed. They've somehow 4 kids found a way to censor it so much that they could complete it all. So, exactly. So basically, I, what was it, what was it going on about again? I wasn't paying attention. Darn it. Crud. Remember, it was something important. Something anime related. Guys, if you can help me out here. I forget what I was talking about because Mr. Neo interrupted me. That's it, I'm taking those hearts away. You get no more hearts, Neo. And you'll still get the game. Oh, then I did that a bit wrong again. But, yeah. Anybody remember what I was talking about? Because I feel like I was going on a passionate rant about something, and I kind of don't know what I was ranting about anymore. But, oh yeah, the Tokyo Mew Mew, that's right. So, they finished Magical Do-Re-Mi on their website. They didn't show it anymore because they moved to, what used to be WB Network. I forget what it's called now. It's the show it's the one where Supernatural's on it, and my sister fangirls all the time. But okay, cool, Joe Bell. Everybody, please meet my friend. Please meet my friend Patrick, or Sly Fox 43. He is a lovable asshole, and he acknowledges it. We all love you, Patrick, even if you are an asshole sometimes. But this is a safe space, Patrick. We can all talk here. But so I saw Tokyo Mew Mew. So I saw Tokyo Mew Mew dubbed, which was Mew Mew Power in America. But they never finished it, and so I was like, well, crud, where am I supposed to watch this now dubbed, because they're not dubbing anymore, and I'm not used to the subbed voice actors, so that's gonna be kind of weird for me. Well, I ended up just rewatching the whole series subbed. So that's the story of how Tokyo Mew Mew really let me down, and how 4Kids really let me down, like they let everybody down in the end. Like them or not, they actually introduced anime to a whole audience of people that would have never even heard of anime before they came along. Which I'm grateful for, because it kind of made anime popular more popular, but at the same, I mean, most people say Dragon Ball Z made things popular. Well, let's face it. I mean, Dragon Ball Z made some stuff popular, but I mean, made a lot of it popular. But it's this is unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say like 4Kids had the whole like childhood thing down. The whole like everybody would watch Pokemon, everybody would watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Actually, they didn't finish Yu-Gi-Oh till way later. Actually. My gosh, it was like they kept dividing it into sub-series. Like season 5 was like Capsule Monsters. I don't know, I'm just going on an anime rant now. I'm sorry, guys. I should be focusing on developing stuff. If you want to hear my thoughts, more thoughts on anime, remember to hit that like and subscribe. Look at my SoundCloud. I'm famous now, so everybody's reposting this. So here's my SoundCloud. Yeah. How long have you been there, Patrick? Are you still here? I want to know if you're still here. But I don't know. I'm kind of doing it at this point. Okay, 30 more minutes. Okay, yeah, I'll do 30 more minutes. But oh, that's why. That is why. Okay. Did this one with this one? No, no. Did this one? No, this one? Yes. Okay. Does it count though because we didn't know what the term anime was? What? Okay. Good, you're still here. I mean, I guess so. We just called them. Okay, cool. Being silent. Not very good with this stuff. Is there a good tool out there to extract CDI files? No. So, here's the thing. No, I'm not streaming on Twitch either. Not streaming on Twitch. But, the thing is that you either need Disc Juggler to open up the thing, or you need, Daemon Tools Lite. Or, like, I don't know. A Daemon, or you can buy it, but nobody buys Daemon Tools. They only buy Daemon Tools Lite. Or they only download Daemon Tools Lite, even though it's full of spamware. But you can only do it using those two programs. And the thing is that the disk image also has to have a special thing written into the header. Or not the header, something on one of the tracks on the file, or on the CDI file. And so you can't just rip a CDI file, or you can't just take the files off a CDI file, put them onto another one, and then put them into then put them onto another disk, and then just expect it to work or something, or put it into a new CDI file and just expect it to work. No, you need like a special program. Let me bring it up really quick. Boot Dreams works. And I'm going to show you Boot Dreams because that's the simplest way. So let's go to Boot Dreams. So the tools, there's a, which one is it? It's not this one. It's one of these. I think it's CDI for DC. Yeah, it's a Dreamcast self-boot disk generator. Yeah, even with an IP.bin, this basically inserts all the data from the IP.bin, except that it actually inserts it. It's not just a file on the disk, because it can't just be a file on the disk. It has to like write to like a specific track of the CD. It's kind of weird like that. But I mean, you need to scramble the binary too, and that's a hassle. Or the first read.bin. I mean, it's not that much of a hassle, but it's still kind of a hassle. What else is there? But if you want to make a here, let me just type this in really quick. If you download Boot Dreams, you can really easily make a Dreamcast disc. Like, you couldn't get Puyo Puyo Fever working not too long ago. Same fault. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really good at the whole backwards or reverse engineering part of the Dreamcast development. All I know is that disk image that practically all the tools for making CDIs work correctly, or extra tools for making CDIs are stuck in the 90s and early 2000s. Most of them won't even work on Windows 7 anymore, and that has the most backwards compatibility with Windows XP and 95 out of all the newer versions of Windows. I mean, in some parts it's even better than Vista, but unfortunately, it's just not. Yeah, it's just not. You'd have to get a virtual machine to boot up all these programs. Like, I actually have some right here. Just a second. Let's go to shared VM. DC utils. No, not these. No, this was another thing. Was it the self boot kit? No. Was it the? Yeah, I think it was. So, has it been to boot? Yeah, here it is. So basically, like, look at this. Yeah, can't run on your PC. I mean, it does that even on Windows 7. So, so to get that first read out of the GDI image, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, just use these ones. I mean, even on XP, it wasn't really working that well. But I mean, it's just a whole weird thing. Like, these programs were made at a time when computers didn't have the best user interfaces, and not many people knew how to make good user interfaces. I mean, it was better than, like, the early 90s and late 80s, but still, it wasn't that good. And, like, a lot of these programs are still command line and have, like, no documentation for it, except for, like, a README that barely explains anything. So that's the problem with that one. No, that's all MechWarrior stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. Any other questions? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I did get, like I was saying before, I did get a new setup for my retro games collection. It had some stuff. Do you know what? Let's play a game. Let's play a game for the last few bits. I mean, it's just like, don't really have much to talk about right now, and unless you guys want to talk about something. Actually, I went through all my other things, and I don't know, I'm kind of just like feeling off. Maybe I should only just do stream gameplay. Maybe I shouldn't do the whole developing the kind of stuff, just because it's kind of hard to talk and do all that stuff at the same time. Let's see, what do I have? I don't have anything anymore. I got rid of a lot of it. Let's see what Steam has really quick. Steam. What do you think? What do you guys think I should play? Huh? Ion Maiden, Half-Life, Brutal Legends. Too much of an intro cutscene to play. Just a Hat in Time. Hat in Time's good. System Shock 2 is good. I love System Shock 2. Tyler Tasmanian Tiger is okay. I'm one of the few people who haven't played Undertale yet. And everybody tells me to play Undertale, and I don't want to play it because they tell me to play it, and so it's kind of a thing. You know what? Let's do System Shock 2. Ah, why, Steam? Why? Yeah, sure, Joe Bell. You can add me on Discord. Once I'm done with the stream, yeah, you can add me on Discord. To be honest, I don't know much about, like I said, I don't know much about reverse engineering the Dreamcast stuff. But, okay, do you know what? You said Hat in Time, so we're doing Hat in Time. So let me exit out of this. Aw, crud. Darn it, it messed up my screen thing. Oh well. I have to say though, A Hat in Time, like, the character is just so cute. It sounds weird, like, saying that, but it's like, she's so unbelievably cute. What? I thought I installed this thing. Ugh. Great. But yeah, Joe Bill, I'll add you on Discord because, you know, development buddies, I guess. It's good to develop for Dreamcast sometimes. Well, in my case, all the time. Right? I mean, to be honest, most of my time on Discord is me talking with friends or me doing development. I mean, I'll talk with you. It's just what am I even saying? You're kind of my friend, I guess. Online buddy? Acquaintance? I don't know. Whatever. I'll just call him my friend. Like, I'm mostly doing development stuff, and I very rarely have time for, like, just regular chat. Like, mostly just development stuff for my game. And so, like, even, like, Patrick knows that, like, I rarely talk to him because, well, one, he's across the country, halfway across the country from me, and also because I'm developing all the time. Right, Patrick? There we go. Now it launches. But yeah, I'll help you out whenever I can. this did not go the way I was planning. I was planning some sort of like get some stuff done. No, no, doesn't work like that. I hate this because I lost my save file for the game. And so now I have to start all over. Don't worry, I'm shit at socializing too. I mean, that's why it was so awkward for me. Okay. I love this. E. Is the Roomba out yet? Yes. Let's try to jump on it. Oh, come on. Yes, I did it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, shift. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you maybe should talk on DC Talk more, just because you know, we're always trying to find people to play with stuff, and it was fun playing with you guys on Phantasy Star Online. I'm not sure. I don't know if it has co-op or in development. Welcome to Mafia Town. But yeah, I've been talking for a while. Let's just skip that. I know the cutscenes are super awesome, but
watch TV last night? Confusing science owls say small people can jump down. I saw. This makes Mafia uncomfortable.
well, I assume so. I assume they're all there. Like Infilande's there. At least I think that's what it is. Man, playing this with the mouse and keyboard is not good. Let's see, where is Hat Girl? Or Mustache Girl. But, darn it. See, this is good gameplay design because it teaches you, Sorry, I know you guys probably want to listen to this, but I'm on a tight schedule. But, gameplay like this is like, it teaches you as you play. It's kind of like the first level in Super Mario Brothers. In the first level of Super Mario Brothers, it teaches you how to, there we go. In the first level of Super Mario Brothers, it teaches, crud. It teaches you how to jump, how to maneuver over enemies, and all sorts of stuff like that. It just doesn't feel like it. This guy's creepy.
I am from a faraway land. I've seen every corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my discoveries.
You do now.
You may call me the badge seller, for I sell and trade badges. I can provide you with strong abilities and upgrades to your hat.
This glitchy guy. I'll leave you. Okay, where was I supposed to go again? I think I was supposed to go up there. So let me drop down, back down here. Man, this is totally weird without... See, I'm not good at gameplay streaming either. I can't talk about it at all. Talk while doing it at all. Just a second. I forget what I was supposed to do. Get up here. Sorry about this, guys. This has turned into a terrible stream. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? It's a little early, but so I'm probably gonna, after I get up here, I'll quit the stream. There we go. Assassin's Creed stuff there. Okay, well, do you know what? It's not going to save my progress, but... Let's see, settings. Can it save progress? No. But I'm just going to have to quit. Well, thank you guys for coming on the stream. Sorry it was so terrible. I mean... I personally, maybe I'm being too harsh on myself. Maybe I'm just, I just didn't think the stream was, I guess it's just not what I wanted it to be. I thought it was going to be kind of a development thing, but developing kind of stalled as I was talking. I don't know. Maybe this could just be a chat session, like a video chat session. You talk about stuff. I don't know. So do you guys decide. So, sorry if the stream wasn't Sorry if the stream wasn't what you guys thought it was going to be. I think it was. Actually, in hindsight, I think it was okay. It just wasn't that good. But I'll keep streaming, and hopefully I'll get better with it. Okay? See you guys later.